Welcome back to another episode of Match Day Social. Ah, what a weekend, right? We are back. The Tuneros are back. Sue and Zue. I'm
No
sure you
way.
got it by now. Right, straight to it. Biggest talking point is the game Manchester United versus Liverpool. Thoughts on the game?
I was very impressed by the way United played. I was very impressed by the way United played, and uh, in yesterday's game, there weren't any instances where we tried playing up from the back. So we capitalized on the keeper playing the ball forward, and
Long.
then we had to deal with the second balls. Because I think what Amorim also noticed is that Liverpool aren't as aggressive when they're off the ball. They aren't pressing teams enough, so that was an issue for Liverpool. So we capitalized on that opportunity, and they were expecting us to start with our striker, which is Benjamin Sesko, and we didn't. So I don't know what was Slot's game plan since United didn't start with Sesko, because what he said was that they were analyzing how United were playing with Sesko up front and all of that. And come yesterday's lineup, he's on the bench, because clearly Amorim saw that teams are starting United with the traditional number 9, whereas yesterday Mount was false 9. And I'm very happy with the result, even though at the beginning of the second half there were instances where United weren't in control of the game, and it was just Liverpool attacking. So I think what I'd say is I'm not entirely convinced, but I see what the coach is trying to do, because obviously the game plan was different yesterday. And Cunha had a good game. He had a good game, take men on, but there were instances where he should have played his teammates instead of shooting. So I'm glad that we won, but in the first half there was that opportunity by Bruno, right?
Yeah,
where
the
he
one
should
that
have
kissed
put it. Yes,
the
he should
outside
have
of the post.
exactly should have put it behind the net. And for the first time in a while, I am very
Confident.
very confident in our goalkeeper, dog. I am very confident in our goalkeeper. He's commanding his box. He's whenever there's
Okay, wait. Right.
I'm not done. You're asking my opinion, dog.
How? Dog, this is a conversation.
I know.
How?
Go back.
No, we're gonna get to the crux of everything. Don't worry. Right. So, from a United perspective, that's how you saw the game, right? From a Liverpool perspective, first things first, the lineup he played on his slots was the lineup he played against Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
And it left me with a lot of questions, like what is he trying to do? Because obviously that lineup didn't work against Chelsea, right? And another thing is, obviously the lineup and all that stuff, Verse didn't start, Ekatike didn't start. I think it was a huge problem for us basically, not to start Ekatike, because he's been our best attacker this season, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And okay, Gakpo, I'd give him some leeway because he's scoring the goals at the moment.
He's the one that's trying up front, bro.
Yes, he is trying, right?
Yeah.
He is trying. Salah didn't have to start the game. The game against Chelsea proved that. Even yesterday's game proved that as well. He shouldn't be starting, as much as he's the star of the team or whatnot. But we have enough players now, you know.
Yeah. He doesn't have to carry that responsibility.
Exactly, you know. But I think it started because of what? His pedigree. Because at any game he can just switch on, right? Obviously, he's on a bad run of form. And then thirdly, I think people are overlooking this. McAllister hasn't been performing this season.
Exactly. I've noticed
Right?
that as
The
well.
only person that's performing in midfield is
It's
Gravenberg. So McAllister
he
wasn't
hasn't been
supposed to
consistent
start the game,
season.
right? I would have started with Jones over McAllister, right? Because he's just, I'm not sure if he's off the pace, but he's just slow. He's not dictating play like he normally
He's
does.
easily muscled off the ball.
Easily, you get me? There's no grit about, like, there's no aggressive, like, he's not aggressive in his tackles, sometimes it takes time on the ball, right?
It's just off it.
Yeah,
Which
he's
is
off
normal
form,
for players.
obviously, but
Yeah.
he has to be benched also, right? And then brings me to the fullback situation, right? I'm gonna get to the centre backs, obviously. The fullback situation, okay, as much as O'Connor Bradley is a good player, right? I think that game was begging for Frimpong to start.
Because Frimpong, when he came on, he created more opportunities than
Yes,
Salah.
which means he should have been brought on earlier, right?
Yeah.
And then Ukirkes, I really don't know what to make of him because, like, okay, by my understanding, the only good game he's had in a Liverpool shirt is the game against Everton, right?
Yeah,
that
he had a
game,
good game.
was exceptional in that game. But the game against Chelsea, he wasn't, nobody's helping him out, basically. Which brings me to the point, as much as Ukakpo is he's scoring the goals up front for us. Off the ball, I'm not convinced with him off the ball.
But
Which is why I'm alluding to the fact that we shouldn't have sold Luis Diaz because he brings that pressing from the front.
my issue is Okapo is the only one that's trying, even in the Chelsea game.
Yeah, by scoring, but off the ball, he doesn't win the ball high up the pitch.
He's trying, bro.
I see. No, I appreciate what it does when we are in position.
Exactly, yeah.
But off the ball, I just think he's off it, But obviously, last season that was overlooked because obviously Jota didn't start that many games last season, and they ended up playing Luis Diaz as a false nine, right? So it was working in that sense because Diaz had the stamina to press from the front, to run all game, get in tackles, win the ball high up the pitch, with obviously Osobasai behind him, right? Ukakpo obviously is a good player, but sometimes I really don't know what to make of him off the ball. On the ball is fine.
Yeah,
right?
he's actually trying.
Sometimes I just feel like as much as it's fine off the ball, Njalo on the ball, is that he doesn't track back enough for me. Same goes with Usala. Salah doesn't track back, right? But obviously that's what won us the league last season because there was the instruction. You mustn't track back, you must stay high up the pitch. It's
then
dangerous.
capitalize on opportunities.
It's dangerous within, in and around the box and all that stuff. And then we go to the centre backs. That was Van Dijk's worst game in a Liverpool shirt.
Yeah.
It was his worst game in a Liverpool shirt. I don't get how he didn't track. I think he wanted to close in for the first goal. He
wanted to close in
Ahmad. Right?
Yeah, I was trying to focus on the flank.
But at the same time,
and he was blindsided by Mbuemo's run from behind.
Yes, but at the same time,
he was instructing.
But at the same time,
Marco Cunha.
No, he was instructing Kirkes to mark Ahmad. Before he released the ball. Obviously, he didn't see Mbuemo going in behind, right? But Zukonate had a clear view.
Yeah.
Which is why I feel like obviously Van Dijk was distracted, but Konate could have done better. I'm saying, well, both of them could have done better.
But
prevent
you
that
remember I
from
told you that
happening.
Van Dijk is the one that's leaving Konate exposed.
I
He's not
see.
tracking back runs enough, bro.
No, dog. No.
Obviously, obviously, Konate is gonna take the forfeit, but Van Dijk,
wait. Okay, which brings me to the question.
your captain.
Hey, right? Who? Okay, when Konate was having bad games, because even Konate this season he hasn't been exceptional. I think the only game he played well, I think it was the second game of the season, if I'm not mistaken. Right? I forgot who we were playing against, but there was one game where he was like, yeah, he was playing very well, and against Atletico was playing very well too, Konate. Right, but in those games, who was leaving Konate exposed? When you're saying Van Dijk leaves Konate exposed, in those games where he was misplacing passes, who was leaving him exposed?
But whenever they're tracking back, is not tracking back his man behind. He's not trying to close up space enough.
Yes, I get that, because that is a result of what the midfield not having that balance. Basically.
But I get your point.
They
but as centre
player.
back, they should be trying to shielding. You have to try to shield to close in space. For
yes, they have to.
from
I'm not
opponents.
saying they don't have to. It's just that they're not doing enough, right? Obviously, almost more than half of the team is not playing good, right? Also have new players who are still trying to find their feet. But at the same time, you can't really put it to one player.
Yeah, get your
That's what I'm
point.
saying.
Yeah,
You can't put it to one player, and it's not a player problem, if I may say, right? Because we know we have a very good squad. It's not a player problem. It's a coach problem. It's a coaching problem. Because Arne Slot had 2 weeks, 2 whole weeks international break
to figure out sort this out.
how he's gonna sort it out, right? He had 2 whole weeks to point that out, and still, it doesn't seem like he knows what he's doing. We don't have an identity as a team, because even me as a Liverpool fan, I don't know what type of way are we trying to play. And this thing of him allowing Gravenberg to push up, it doesn't make sense, because he's the number 6. He's the one who brings protection to Ep.5, right? It doesn't make sense, because even against Everton, Gravenberg did say that he's allowed a bit more freedom. Why are you giving your number 6 more freedom when there's no cover? You get me?
Yeah, I feel like you said earlier on, we're having this conversation. You said your midfield is a bit disjointed with the forward line as well.
Yes,
there isn't any creativity also in the number 10 role.
That's why you get the likes of Overt coming in deep to receive the ball, right?
Yeah,
I get it for the strikers we have. They have that ability to come in deep and bring other players into play. That's why we bought them, I think, and the goals, obviously. But you need those players like your Soboslai. Obviously, Soboslai has a huge advantage because he can run almost all game.
Yeah.
Right? He can press from the front and all that stuff. But if you are going to sign a player like Verts, he can't be coming deep to receive the ball. He's very good in the final third, picking those passes in and around
but he can't stay on the
area.
final third as well. It should be supporting the midfield.
That's what he's doing. He's coming in too deep. That's the thing. He's coming in too deep.
That's not a problem as long as there's structure in the team. That shouldn't be an issue.
Exactly. Now you get my point. There's no structure in the team. I really don't know what he's trying to do. Because in the second half yesterday, he should have at least brought on Ekitike. I just feel like Ekitike is obviously he's a very good striker, right? But play the 2 strikers we have.
Because when Ekitike came on, when Ekatike came on,
He looked
Frimpong
threatening.
also came on, right?
No,
Who
Frimpong
came
came
on first?
very late. Ekatike came in.
Well, he was
Yeah.
playing a 4. He changed the system. Slots. What
4-2-4.
4-2-4 years. He was
Yes.
playing a 4-2. And I don't understand his beef with Chiesa, dog.
Dog, that's
Chiesa
I really don't know. I really
has
don't
been
know.
proving ever since the season started. Has been proving every game he came on, he made an impact.
Dog, even yesterday
He assisted that goal.
the goal.
So I'm not. I don't understand his what's happening.
I really don't know. I
regarding-
think it's a favoritism thing.
You think so?
I think it's a favoritism thing because it's clear, dog. When you get your players like Salah not playing well, Salah is supposed to be on the bench, right? Salah is supposed to be on the bench. Let him fight for his place because he's been the starting player for like 8 years at that club.
Yeah.
Let him fight for his place. Then he can up his game. He can be more effective or whatever, right? But at the same, no buts for it. Chiesa is the one who should be starting at right wing because Gakpo he's getting the goals.
He's getting the
Chiesa
goals.
should be starting at right
with
at right wing
and Gakpo.
with Ekatike and Gakpo, right? Why Chiesa should be starting? Obviously, he makes an impact.
Yeah.
Into the
every
game,
he
he can
even
score a
Crystal
goal.
Palace game and all of that.
He can be clutch in clutch moments and all
Yeah.
that stuff, right? He can even assist. Another attribute that I like about him, he presses from the front.
Yeah.
He has the legs to do so.
He has the legs.
Right? And then, I think that's that because, but this game you're gonna play in the Champions League, you have to.
You're playing
Frankfurt.
Okay.
We have to start. Frimpong has to start in that game. Ekatike has to start. Chiesa has to start. Salah needs to eat bench. Right. McAllister has to be dropped. Jones or Szoboszlai at the base of midfield alongside Gravenberg. That would be good. Kirkes shouldn't start that game. Robertson should start that game. Van Dijk and Konate, they don't have competition, so they stay in the team.
And they don't have a competition ever since that Italian kid is out for
the
rest of the season,
I think he would have been playing if he didn't get injured.
Yeah, so you guys are third now, so
yeah, you were slipping away. We were second, now we are third.
You're fourth. Bournemouth is third. You're level on points with Bournemouth, but they have more goals than you guys. They're actually fourth. You have 15 points.
But the sooner we can fix up, the sooner we can bounce back. But at the same time, I think this thing is going into crisis mode. 4 losses on the spin is not a good look.
Yeah, it's not. You shouldn't be worried about Arsenal. I'd be worried about Man City. I'd be worried about Man City. I know Arsenal are having a good game, playing very well, but I'd be worried about Man
3
City
points ahead,
because
Arsenal.
if Man City goes to the top, there won't be. It's chai, boy. They can go maybe like 30 games.
The thing is about City, ne? City, man, they have one hell of a striker, bro.
And he's on form, yeah.
Like they could be having like a bad game. That Everton game, it wasn't their best game. Right?
Yeah, it was.
Because in the first half, Everton were trying to, create chances. There was even a chance where Roberto was late and the ball ran across the goal. Could have scored that, obviously. But as the game went on, City grew into the game, right? And then, obviously, when you have Haaland up front, it's very... I'm lost for words. Because I really don't know. That guy would be the best Premier League striker in history, I'm telling you. When it's
going to smash those records. It's going to smash them, and...
Yeah. That's the advantage with City.
I'd be worried about City more than Arsenal.
Obviously, because they've been there.
I would be worried about City more than Arsenal. But judging from the way things are happening with Liverpool, they aren't gonna defend the league title.
They still can, but at this rate, no.
The way they're playing.
I'm saying the sooner we fix up, the sooner we can get back on track. That's what I'm saying. But I don't think we're gonna fix it up soon, because you had time. International break, you were supposed to utilize that time to fix up. But still, the coach is doing his own thing. But one thing I would commend about Arsenal. Arsenal are very good out of position, bruh.
Yeah, they are.
Very good team out of position. They concede the least amount of goals. They have a
and they have a perfect replacement for Partey Zubimendi.
Yeah.
They have a perfect replacement.
Perfect, yeah. You know, Arsenal have the squad now. Like, even last season they had the squad, but even last season there were no excuses for them not to win the league. Even this season, no excuses too. They could do it, but as soon as if Arsenal falter and City becomes number one, it's shy.
It's shy, boy.
It's shy because Guardiola, we know how he is when he gets to the top. He sticks. His team stays there. You know?
So we'll see what happens. But with United, they have 13 points. So
Number?
I think we're a point of Chelsea. I think we're 9th, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you're moving up.
Yeah, I think we're 9th. But if since we have won the first 2 consecutive back-to-back games
For the first time
ever since my manager came to the club.
Bruh,
So
Slot has blood on his hands, bruh.
No,
Yeah.
I told you before the game started. I said it's either I win or I draw.
Yes, you did
Yeah.
say. But
So
you can't expect me to say my team is gonna lose. You can't say that. As much as your
okay,
team
fine,
won.
it's your team.
Yeah.
But I told you so. So
You
what
told me so,
I'm trying
but
to
you're
say
ninth.
is, bro, I'm 2 points off Liverpool, dog. You're not any better, dog. You're not any better. You're not any better.
I am.
2 points margin.
Yes, but I'm still.
Nah, you're
above
not
you.
any better, bro.
I
You're
am.
not any better.
I am.
Who's not a fraud, boy?
How?
How is it
How is it a fraud? How is it a
Oh,
fraud?
if fraud.
Kanjani?
How angithi ubhekiwe uslot. Yes.
Your mom
Last
is calling
season
me.
he was riding on.
My mom is calling me, guys. Sorry, mom. Yeah.
So uslot was riding on team Jurgen Klopp.
Ow! Fucking hell, bruh. That team didn't win the league under Klopp. They didn't.
Bakhona abadlali, dog.
Yes, they have the players.
Salah, Van Dijk.
How? So now, okay,
Konate was there.
wait.
Ederson was
wait,
there.
Lalela, wait. The narrative. Slots comes through the door. Slots, let's hope. Liverpool are gonna fall.
But Slots is fraud. He's not gonna win the league this season.
Lalela. I'm just trying to show you the cycle of football and the narrative. Slots comes through the door. No, don't know anything about Slots. Slots is gonna falter. Even me, I didn't know anything. I didn't expect us to win the league, which we did. That surprised me. By the time October comes through, there was that run of games with Madrid and City. This is where Liverpool gonna be tested. We win all those games. Right. December, Liverpool are still top. It's a weak league. City are having a bad season. Arsenal is being Arsenal.
But City were
like-
having a bad season.
Exactly, right? Which is very weird, because you had teams like Bournemouth playing well.
Yeah.
Palace had a good season last
But they
season.
weren't competing. Liverpool, there were so many.
No, I'm not saying.
inconsistencies. Arsenal weren't winning enough games last season. Liverpool,
Why?
they went like, I would say the best team, but they won the league.
How Liverpool are not the best team, but they won the league.
Yeah, they were the best team,
They
dog.
were the best team in the league.
Because the teams that they were competing with weren't consistent. Bro.
Then whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
Prove Slots is a fraud.
Aye, no,
Guys,
boy.
moving on.
Ah.
Moving on. We had Real Madrid
Oh my
were playing
God.
Getafe on yesterday, which was Sunday. So
Oh my God.
yeah, Getafe.
Yeah, Getafe.
So Getafe. Wena phethu team yakho phethu wena phethu. Yabona team yakho boy.
What about my team?
Fraud coach wakho.
Okay, he's a fraud.
Yafana no Tenhek ahlukile.
No.
Ahlukile no Tenhek. Uzobona. Slots fraud.
No. Ten Hag was terrible. You can't compare him to Slots. Slots won the league. It's not easy winning the
Team
league.
yakho,
How?
but it's fine.
Even if it was his team, it was Klopp's team. What's wrong with that? Because he came in and why win a league? What's wrong with that?
You'll see.
What's wrong with that?
You aren't defending the league. City are gonna win the league.
No, it's fine if you don't defend the league. As much as I
Proves
was
my
expecting.
point then.
How is he a fraud if you don't defend the league? So the new club, because he didn't defend
They
the
backed
league.
him up.
Wait, because
No.
hey.
Not to Klopp.
Then who?
Is Koluma?
Who Conte also they backed him up.
But so Slots.
You don't see anything. You're gonna
see,
see
bro.
you. Oh, just for winning once at Anfield in
bro.
10 years. Now he's a fraud.
He is a fraud. So, moving on,
Oh,
guys.
shit.
Real Madrid were playing Getafe yesterday. Mbappe scored a very late goal. There wasn't any
Was,
creativity in the game up until Adakula came on and then he assisted.
1-0
Mbappe's goal.
win.
Yeah, it's a 1-0 win. Getafe had 2 red cards, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what they get for playing haram football.
Getafe boy, baxobana laba bantu. Abaxobana. Getafe. So
The dark arts, Baba.
so I only watched like 60 minutes of the match, but I saw that because I was busy studying. I saw that goal by Mbappe. So yeah, overall, Mbappe, if he can keep up he can keep scoring. and
Mbappe is
then-
having a good season.
yeah, if you can keep scoring, probably win the Champions League, World Cup. No, the World Cup is next year. If he wins the Champions League, if he wins the La Liga, and like a domestic travel, if I'm not mistaken.
That's
If-
what you're expecting.
Yeah, I am.
Number 1, Madrid.
Yeah, they're first.
Oh, yeah.
So if he can be a serious contender for the Ballon d'Or,
Yeah, he can. He
Yeah.
can be a
Yeah.
serious contender.
and he
because
can win the Ballon d'Or.
I think
this season.
this season, if he drags Madrid to the Champions League title, then obviously he's gonna win it. And if
Yeah.
France win the World Cup, even next year, then
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
There's
If
that.
France wins the
Yeah.
World Cup next year, he can.
But I wouldn't put it past France to win the World Cup next year.
because
Talent for days.
they have talent, but I feel like they aren't evolving as much compared to other teams. There are more stronger teams than France.
Like what? Spain,
Spain, Portugal are more stronger than France.
Portugal.
Yeah. Hayibo, iliphi ibhola olibukayo wena? Iliphi ibhola olibukayo?
Portugal is stronger than France, bro.
Did you watch the games? Their qualifiers?
No.
You didn't watch their games.
Then how are they?
I watched
strong?
France's game.
Who coaches Portugal? Roberto Martinez.
That's a strong team, dog.
They
You
have
can't
the
dispute
no. They have good players, Portugal. I'm not disputing
The
that.
same Portugal that won
Won the
played
Nations
then against Spain, dog. That's not a strong team too.
Nah, it's the World Cup, Baba. It's not the Nations League.
It doesn't matter. It was a
It's
strong
not-
opposition.
It's not the Nations League. Roberto Martinez, I'd be surprised if they go there and win the World Cup. It would be nice for Ronaldo and all, you know.
You'll see.
Which
Unlike
is what I wish for him, but
you'll see.
I'm not convinced by that guy. He had Belgium, golden generation of Belgium. Didn't win 4 goal, not even the Nations League.
Yeah, but he has it. Portugal. So.
I am not convinced. boy.
As
Roberto
much as
Martinez.
as much as I think is an average coach, Martinez, but he has a good squad. You can't dispute that.
Yes, obviously.
And you can't expect the same outcome as as Belgium, because they already won the Nations League with Portugal. But guys, we were speaking about Mbappe actually.
He got
and then
carried away.
He got carried away. So yeah, like I said, Mbappe can win the Ballon d'Or for 2026. Yeah, if he just wins a domestic treble, and then be France being a strong contender to win the World Cup, I think that should do it for him. And yeah, moving on. It's just that we weren't watching the CAF Champions League second preliminary round. Sundowns won 5-1 against Remo Stars in Nigeria. Chiefs drew 0-0 against AS Simba in the DRC. Orlando Pirates against Saints Lupopo.
So yeah, FC Saint Lupopo.
Yeah, I just saw the highlights for the Pirates game. Yeah, so
it's gonna be a mountain to climb, but 3-0.
Yeah, it's a mountain to climb, but
like I don't get this qualifying round, bruh. It should be for the lesser teams.
Yeah, I think we should have in the CAF should adopt UEFA's formats, bro. First and second, they go straight into the group stages, right? Because also Sundowns, they were finalists last year. They're playing a qualifying match now. So I don't get it. I totally don't get it.
That's weird, bruh.
So obviously there should be like a spot for teams to compete for that limited spot, right? So I think that's the only issue that I have with CAF, because yeah, obviously, yeah, Pirates lost. I just saw the highlights. Obviously, they were just showing us the goals. That's it. But obviously, we're playing. I think we're playing next weekend.
What are we playing?
We have a Carling Cup knockout game against Magesi tomorrow, which is Tuesday.
Yes.
Yeah, we have for the quarterfinals, and then after that, I think we're playing Lupopo at Orlando Stadium. So they have to hold 4.
We need 4 goals.
We need 4 goals in order to go to the group stage. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that was too big of a defeat. You're 3-0, dog.
Yeah. So, but it's fine. It's part of football. In the window fits sometimes.
Bruh, they shouldn't have lost it. Who the fuck is that team anyway, bruh? What?
Alright, dog, don't do that.
What?
But it's fine.
Don't do what?
No, dog, don't discredit other teams, dog.
I am discrediting.
Not on this platform.
Hey,
don't discredit other teams.
It's my platform, nigga.
Alright, dog, don't do that, bro. Don't discredit other teams just because you don't know them and you're not exposed to the way they're playing. You shouldn't take them lightly.
Hey, I am. We are Orlando Pirates, baba. Hey, how? So what? Limpopo.
Shango Trinili.
I don't care.
Don't do that.
I'm doing it.
So, yeah, I think, we have to see what happens with the Carling knockouts tomorrow. And then, obviously, the second legs are going to be played over the weekend for the CAF Champions League.
It's
second
a huge
qualifying round.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens there. And,
yeah.
And there's Champions League matches.
Wait, we can't talk about Champions League.
Como
Juve held an L, boy.
Against Como.
2-0.
Yeah. 2-0. Nico Paz scored.
And assisted.
I'm not sure.
Hey, that kid. Is he Spanish?
Yes, he's Argentine.
Hey, how is he a Madrid player?
Came through the ranks at Madrid. But he was sold to Como. I think there's a buyback clause. I stand to be corrected.
He was sold.
Yeah, he was on loan and then was sold to Como. I think there's a buyback clause
You think-
15 to 20 million.
You think Madrid are gonna activate that clause?
Yeah, they will. In due time, not now.
And where does he play?
Oh, come on, dog. Team can't have quality.
No, I'm not saying that. I didn't say that.
He's gonna play.
Wait.
Alonso's gonna figure it out. He's
With
gonna
other
play.
Gola, with Brahim Diaz, with Bellingham.
Yeah, squad rotation, dog. You have two strikers at Liverpool, and
How,
you're-
what's
and-
wrong?
And you're not complaining. So why not
How?
Madrid can't have Nico Paz? He's one of them actually.
Is he what? Is a 10?
Yeah, he's a 10.
I'm talking for that position.
Yeah, he's gonna have to compete, dog. That's the reality in football. You compete. How? What do you mean?
Okay.
So
Bellingham is not
so-
gonna eat bench. Valverde is not gonna eat bench.
Valverde is not a 10. He's an 8.
Wait, can Nico Paz play 8?
I haven't been watching much. I've watched like 2 games from Ikoma, so
You don't know.
He's been playing as a 10. So I don't know.
Hey, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Because Ugula can play as a 10, he can play as an 8. Jude can play as
Gula
well.
is a 10, right?
He's playing as he's playing
Like natural position.
No,
He's not.
he is. He's a 10 and 8. Yeah, both. He plays both.
I think it's more of a 10 than an 8.
He's playing both. Yeah. So guys, that's it for our episode today.
Ibo. What? That's it. There's no that's it here. This is my platform. I'm joking, guys. That's it for our episode. Manchester United, your day is coming. Liverpool, unlucky boys. Real Madrid, your shit. I'm joking. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Another episode is coming soon. Shmrrrr.
That was a March episode.
Yeah.
I was a March.
How? Why are you pressed?
No, we March. We show land and team dog.
How? Why are you pressed? Yeah, in mind.
No, mfethu uthobani angifuni mfethu kube ngathi manje kudelelwa amanye ama-team manje treat ngokufana dog.
How? But tell to me I'm dead.
No, what am I delayed? But that was my opinion nge-Liverpool.
How now my opinion yami kalapha.
Yabona nje nalento oyishoyo ngisengiyayivalue yangikhathi ufuna ukukhuluma udoti. Hayi, don't do that. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
How did